Don't pretend you're no good, 'cause I can see your sunshine dripping out your sleeves onto my lifeline. Oh, good, though you didn't mean to leave a trail for me, but you didn't know I'm true.
Yo guys, what's up? Welcome on to the live stream here on the Chill Out Flight channel. And it's the first time we streamed in a quite, well, I think last stream was on Monday evening, was it? Been stupidly busy at work. But now very excited to be back in Msfs with the new Fenix A320 that released just last night. So we are on the ground down in Bilbao. We're going to take a look at this aeroplane, get it all set up for the its first flight. I've not flown this yet, so I've got no idea how it actually how it flies or anything like that. So yeah, you'll be seeing it firsthand as I actually set it up for the first time. I've watched several streams of this, the pre-release. It looks absolutely awesome. So we are here in the One World old classic Iberia livery down on the ground in Bilbao. We've got freeware scenery here in Bilbao, and also we got payware just sim scenery down in Palma as well. Flight time's about 1 hour and 1 minute, but it'll take us a bit longer to get going. So it should be a decent 2-hour stream, I'd have thought by now, by the time we get going. And we arrive. Reen, buddy, welcome on, buddy. It is a brand new add-on. Yes, $49.99 if you do want to get it from phoenixsimulations.com. It is pretty cool. I'm just going to quickly finish setting up the overlay, which I forgot to do. And then we'll get cracking. We'll go and take a look, and we'll get into the airplane, and we'll get it all set up. So like I said, routing down from Bilbao down to Palma. Flying at what we cruise at today. Cruise level is flight level 320 for the cruise, and yeah, it's about a 1 hour 1 hour flight time. So there we are. There's the overlay set up. I think that'll do. Yeah, there we go. Here it is. This is the Fenix A320. This is the CEO, obviously, not a Neo that we fly. This is the current engine option, not the new engine option. But it looks really good. If you've seen the textures on it, if we zoom in, dirty grime all over. It looks absolutely absolutely awesome. A fully modelled cabin as well. We can go and take a look at shortly. And we'll go. Oh, what happened there? Let's get out the terminal. And look at these. Look at these engines. The CFM engines in this CEO option for the 320. But yeah, it's completely cold and dark. There's the outlet valve that's open. This should be when it's on the ground. But yeah, everything is completely modelled. If we go and pop it in the drone view, where's drone gone? There it is. That might help. We can go and have a quick look at the bits and bobs. Go and take a look along the wing as well. So you can see everything is nice to model, even with the wing droop there as well. See the drooping down. You can see all the grime and the textures along the fuselage as well. If you catch it in just in the right light, you can see the weathered textures where de-icing fluid has run over it as well. You can see it just here. We can see the de-icing fluid has run off, and also the weather droop on the windows as well, where the water has run down. But yeah, pretty cool. If we go and take a look further around here, there it is. We do have the jetway connected. We've got chocks on. We've got the cones out as well, which is pretty cool. Now if we go and nip around this way, we're going to take a look at the engines. As you can see, what is not to like about this? Tyres as well. I mean, you can see the detail. Goodyear tyres on. We got, and the obviously the wear and tear on those, and the grime again on the landing gear struts as they pop out of there. Look at this. Awesome stuff. Right, anyway, should we go and take a look inside the flight deck, and we'll have a look at what we need to do. We just nip somewhere over here, and I'll put the full screen as well. There we are. There we are. Welcome to the flight deck of the Fenix Simulations A320. That is not the right button. You can see we can get in the cabin as well. We're going to take a tour around that in a minute. Completely cold and dark. The only thing that's turned on is the fly pad. and we will need to get that charging because the battery is starting to run out as well. So let's go and have a quick look on the overhead. We'll get a few bits turned on, and then we can have a look at some other stuff. We'll go and pop the batteries on, and what I'll do is I'm going to turn the music off, turn the sim volume up, and then you can hear all the lovely noises that this does make. So if I whiz that up to there, you guys should be able to hear as we hit the external power button. There it comes, as it comes to life. And there all the avionics fans turn on behind these screens. Which is pretty cool. And obviously that should start charging, there we go, start charging up the EFB as well. Which is pretty cool. We'll go back to there. For now. But yeah, everything as you would imagine in this, for payware aircraft, everything does work. We can move the jump seat, and obviously move across the first officer's side. We can open up the oxygen, we can test that, and also we can, if we remove the fly pad, we can open up the window, let a bit of air in. Is it warm in Bilbao? More than likely. Can do all of that good stuff as well, and as you can hear, it also makes the sound in the flight deck a little bit louder as well. Master caution, what's that all about? That's just when it starts up. There it goes, now gone. As it goes through all of its system setup as well. There we are. So that is coming to life. We'll jump back on the overhead. We'll align the IRS as they do align in real time. So we start our little flow, start from the bottom, window wipers off, crew supply can be on, ground control can come on, and we'll align these IRSs ready for our flight shortly. But before we do that, we'll go and have a look at the we can do the APU fire test, engine fire test as well. They all show the ECAM status, which is pretty cool as well. So we'll just give that a second to come to life. IRS are going to align in 7 minutes time, which will be fine for us to do what we need to do. We can clear that off. And the Thrustmaster TCA, if any of you guys do have that, you can see, if I pop this camera on, they are all lined up. There's the climb, flex and toga as well. And we get full reverse idle, and then idle as well. They should be off. And the flap lever works, and also does the speed brake as well. 19 degrees on the ground down in Bilbao, so that's quite nice and toasty for that. We've got nothing on there. AP1 and 2 and auto throttle inoperative at the minute when it goes through its checks, which is expected. And we'll clear that. And we can go and have a look on the fly pad. This is a work of art as well, this fly pad. If we go to my flight, if you set it up with your sim brief, we just tap here and it should bring our flight plan in. Here it goes. I did generate that a little bit earlier on, so I'm going to change the time, 17:15 for our departure. Gives us 35 minutes to get ourselves up and running. And there we are. So yeah, down at the Palma by quarter to 7 local time. And we are on Vatsim, don't forget, so we can get the Digi-8s from Vatsim. This is currently the Bilbao Information Charlie. ILS approach in use and arrival and departure runways 30, transition level 70, surface winds, and few clouds. What's the QNH? Let's have a quick look what the QNH is. Where is the QNH? QNH 1025, so quite high pressure down there as well. Nice weather. Arrival into Palma. Digi-8 down there as well, so they've obviously got Vatsim on. Departure runway 24, arrivals 24 left. Expect ILS Zulu approach 24 left. So look. Temperature plus, ooh, look at that lovely one, 32 degrees down there. QNH is 1022 down there, so that's pretty cool. So that is all in there. We go ground services, we can look at, we've got the GPU, we've got the chocks and cones out as well, we've got the door and the jetway open for our passengers. And we go into the mass and balance. This is our flight plan, straight in from SimBrief. So we've got 161 passengers, we've got 2.2 tons of cargo, and we have planned fuel of 6 tons, and that gives us this. These are all updated live, so if we go to load aircraft, we can do that. So real time, we'll put it in fast, which is going to be 9 minutes to load, and there we go. You shall see the fuel going on board. We should get in, and we've got 1 passenger boarded as well. There's the fuel going in, so we can nip down here and have a look down in the McDo. So we should have, yes, the valid air vac cycle, which I did update earlier on, which is quite cool. If we go to our init request, like we would do in the fly-by-wire, it will drag it in from the ACARS and SimBrief. We just give that a couple of seconds. There it is. It's a bit better. So flight number, when you put that in, which is Iberia 2125. Cruise level today is flight level 320, and the outside temperature is going to be, let's have a quick look. Where is the toggle for the fly pad? There we go. Let's go here. If we go up here and we go to pilot brief, we should be able to grab that in, and it should have our flight plan. If we hit that, this is so awesome. This fly pad. We get the whole stuff. So the weather, and we're going to go down just to find actually cruising flight level 340. I filed 320, so we'll stick with that for now. If we go all the way down and find our top of climb, we'll find the temperature outside. Where is top of climb? Top of descent is just there, so it must just be a little bit further up here. Top of climb, we got minus 46, minus 51, minus 51, 51. So yeah, it's going to be minus 51 is our temperature for the outside. Nice and chilly. Minus 51. That can go in. Yo, James, buddy, how's the Phoenix? It is awesome, dude. I've not flown it properly. I've only had a quick look around. This is the first time I'm actually setting it up for a real flight, so should be fun. Cost index of 18. And of course we can go in here and it will do the wind uplink as well. If we request the wind, it should pop in a couple of seconds. There they are. Wind data uplink is done. And I should have them for the descent as well. Look at that, perfect. Cool. So we will leave that to do that. The init B we will leave just while, because they are updating in live time, as we saw on the previous page. This one, they're live figures. You'll see the center of gravity shift as more fuel and passengers come on. This will move left, right, up, down, and all over the place. So we'll leave that to do it. We can also see the passenger lift names. So we've got Atalanta Granger, Antonio Pedersen, Daniel Nicholas. You can see we've got our whole passenger list even all the way down. It's quite cool. And yeah, sim settings, we can change all of the settings for the plane. For the airframe, we can have the cabin on or off, cabin lights on or off. We can control how we want the pedal to disconnect, which is down here. There it is. We can disconnect that for the tiller. And we can also auto jetway simulation, and we can link the EFIS, the barrel ref as well on both sides. So if we hit B, should change both the ones, and it'll leave this one. Oh, it normally would leave this one alone, actually. Quite interesting. Auto throttle's off at the minute, which is fine. So yeah, there we are. That is pretty cool. So anyway, we'll leave that to do its stuff. We'll go in the flight plan, and we'll have a quick gander. We have grabbed the ATIS from Bilbao. We know we're going to go off runway 30 for now. And in theory, we should be looking for, if we go back here again, Pamplona departure. I'd have thought that should be the way down for us. Yeah, Pamplona 2 Echo, down to Pamplona, Upper Mike 601, then to Barcelona, Upper Zulu 167 to Laura's 1 Papa for runway 24 left, down in Palma. However, we are on Vatsim, and I think there is some ATC floating around, so let's have a quick look. Barcelona, Madrid control should cover us down here out of... Yo, Air Dog Buddy, down here out of Bilbao. So yeah, I might just log in and get our clearance while we wait for all of that. But we can just do a couple of other bits and bobs on the overhead. we'll start the scan from the bottom to the top. Wipers are off. That is all good. Ground control is on. ADIs are aligned. Down here we can have nav no-go light on. And we'll arm the emergency lights. And again, the wipers off on that side. That is all good. We'll start the APU. Give that 3 seconds as it would boot. Unlike the fly-by-wire, you need to give it 3 seconds before you can hit the start button. There they go. And we'll get the APU bleed on as well. Nice and warm on the ground. Pack 1 and 2 fault, they'll change once the generators come online. And we'll go and get the fuel pumps turned on as well. We don't want any white lights really. Fault lights are fine because we know what's going to happen with those. Any of the white lights we really don't want to be around. So good stuff. Right, let's go and what we'll do is we'll call up and get our departure clearance from Madrid. I'm assuming they're going to cover us. What's his frequency? 132975. 132975. One, 3, 2, 975. Oops, there it is. VHF1. Turn the volume up. Hopefully, we should get some sound. I'm hoping. One, 3, 2, 975. VHF1. Let's have a look.
EC45 leaving Msfs. Monitor Unicorn. Goodbye.
There we go. That is working. Right, I need a pen to write this clearance down. Otherwise, I'm going to forget. Where is my pen?
Alpine 84 Delta Whiskey leaving Msfs. Monitor Unicorn. Goodbye.
Unicom 122.8 Alpine 48 84 Delta Victor. Thank you. Bye.
Right, we'll leave that alone. I'm going to call up when we get a minute. We'll
Alpine 67 Tango Sierra, copy. Continue taxi to holding point runway 14 left.
Madrid Control, good afternoon. Ryanair 29er, correction, Ryanair 27 Yankee Quebec, flight level 370.
Yo, well back, you welcome on, buddy.
27
Hope
Yankee
you're doing
Quebec,
well, mate.
buenas tardes, Squawk 6274.
See if I can get this clearance.
Squawk 6275, Ryanair 27.
Actually, what stand are we on first? That would help.
EC6893 leaving Msfs. Monitor Unicorn. Goodbye.
Awesome, awesome, awesome. What stand is this?
EC6893 leaving Msfs. Monitor Unicorn. Goodbye.
EC6893 leaving.
We're stand 2,
Thanks.
A320, and we're in Bilbao.
Madrid Control, buenas tardes. Ryanair 976 Charlie
Very busy.
Mount Charlie Juliet November, flight level 350 with
Ryanair 976 Charlie, buenas tardes, Squawk 4413.
Right, let's see if I can get in.
Squawk 4413 Ryanair 976.
Ryanair 27 Yankee Quebec, identify flight level 370.
Rather busy. Rather busy. And we have information. What information have we got for the ATIS again? I've forgotten.
Iberia 3341, posterior Rilco, autorizado ILS Zulu, pista
Information Delta,
18 derecha, ya
and
establecido.
it is QNH
Autorizado ILS 18 derecha, notifica
1225.
Ryanair 976 Charlie, identify flight level 350. Lemon 1575 puede, desde presente posición puede volar directo Bilbao.
We will get our clearance in a second, guys, hopefully.
Volamos directos a Bilbao, Lemon 1575, gracias.
Madrid Iberia 2125 on the ground down in Bilbao, stand 2, A320 Neo with information Delta 1025. Request clearance to Palma, please.
Transmission broker to traffic at the same time. Welling A6, go ahead.
Requesting top descent, please. Fueling 86 Victor Whiskey.
Welling A6 Victor Whiskey, copy, clear descent flight level 100.
Descending flight level 100, fueling 86 Victor Whiskey.
Madrid Control EZ84907 request to send as well.
Easy A497 descent flight level 150.
We'll try again.
Descend 150 EZ84907.
Madrid Iberia 2125 on the ground down in Bilbao. Stand 2 QNH 1025. Request clearance to Palma, please.
Iberia 125, buenas tardes. Clear to Palma de Mallorca as file. Pamplona 2 Foxtrot departure. Out from runway 30. Initial flight level 80. Squawk 4434.
Clear to Palma on the Pamplona 2 Foxtrot departure, runway 30, initial climb, flight level 80 and squawk 4434, Iberia 2125.
Iberia 2125, read back correct, request for startup and pushback.
Wilco, Iberia 2125. So we are clear, Pamplona 2 Foxtrot.
Madrid, muy buenas, Iberia 0487 en Asturias, posición 4320, listo.
Which is here. I want to turn that ATC down, it is very loud. Very, very loud. Let's get rid of him. Down there a second. So 2 Foxtrot can go in. And that is that good. And so we're going to go and squawk. What we're going to squawk 4434. 4434. That can come to auto, and we'll have that in standby for now, which is good. And initial climb is flight level 80, which is set in there. Right, so at least we have that set up. Down into Palma, they're using 2-4 left at the minute. Let's just go and finish off. 2-4 left arrival. And at the minute we got the Lores. Lores 1 Papa arrival. And we're going to insert that. That'll tidy up our flight plan for now. And for now, it'll be time to go and finish off our boarding complete, which is rather cool. Let's just get rid of this ATC for now. Let's pop that there. So boarding complete, which is good. That means we can go and get our weight balance for our performance as well. So if we go here, which is pretty cool, this performance takeoff calculator, that is landing, not before takeoff even. Let's just go here, takeoff. So here we are, we're down in Bilbao, we run runway 30, which is there. Surface is dry. It will sync the load sheet. That gets all our weights in there, and we can also sync the live weather. 19 degrees, QNH 1025. We'll take a full runway takeoff. We want to have it at no toga, optimal flaps, anti-ice will be off. Packs, because it's quite warm, we'll have packs on. As our takeoff weight 64.9, and our Mach Tau is 29.6. Yo, Scythe buddy, welcome on, mate. Let's go and calculate that. There we are. That is our performance. Look at that. 139, 139, 142. We can do flap 1, a flex of 61 degrees, which is pretty cool. So let's go down here. 139, 139, 142. 39. 139. 142. It's a flap 1 takeoff. And that had a takeoff shift, sorry, a trim of down 0.2. Which can go in there. And a flex temp. What was the flex temp? That was 61 degrees. Pretty good. There we are. Perfect. So that is our performance done. We need to finish off in it B. Now the boarding's finished. So we've got 6 tons of fuel in. And we go back over here now and grab our zero fuel weight, which will be in here, I believe. Mass and balance. So zero fuel weight is 59.1 and 31.2. 59.1, 31.2. In that goes. And the last but not least, we need to go and get our, what do we need? We need to put in our alternate. Alternate's going to be Barcelona. And we can go and just check out. Scythe, I'm good, buddy. How are you, mate? How are you? So, alternate fuel is going to be Barcelona at 1.4 tons. 1.4 is going to go in there. Trip wind, we can't put that in. It's already downloaded the winds already for us. And we've got an extra 500 kilos time. But by the time we get going, we'll save a bit more fuel. once we get going. 64.9. Landing weight is 62.2. That all looks good to me. Let's have a look. Flight plan. Let's just quickly skip through it, and we'll have a look at what we're doing. So there we are. Let's just pull that back in. Out Pamplona 2 Foxtrot departure. So we're going to whiz up, make a looping right-hand turn out of here down towards Barcelona, and then down. We've got 2-4 left arrivals into Palma. There's Barcelona there, and top of descent is just after Barcelona. Down lower is Posba, and then in Abumu, there's Bavum will be there as well. Decel point, straight in. 2-4, looks good. Ruby, you just bought the Fenix 2. Yeah, it's. I mean, this is my first flight in it, but it is absolutely awesome, Rube. That's good. That's good. I think, as far as I can see, we'll just double check, but I think we're good to go. Init A is done. Init B is done. Flight plan's done. And what else do we need to do? I think that is pretty much it. We can request our push and start. We can request push and start, I think, in a minute or two. Let's go and pop that back to ARC. That is good. Just double check on the overhead. Nothing else we need to do. I think we're good after that. That is all good. APU's fired up. That's on. That's on. That's on. No smoke sign now. Come on. Seatbelt sign can be on. Just turn that down a little bit. A bit toasty in the cabin. But I think that all looks pretty good. Yo, comrade. Welcome, buddy. Hope you're doing well. Air dog, yes, there is go around coded in as well. If we go to the bottom of the flight plan when we're finished, it should be in blue, hopefully. Barcelona, there's our arrival in. And there in blue is the go around track. And then if discontinued after that, there's manual leg. So we have to fly ahead if we do go around. But yes, it is all coded in. 1 hour, 3 minutes, 402 miles. And yeah, we are all good to go. We can also go in here, which I think I do quite like now. Get our Navigraph charts. We'll just double check the departure, make sure we know what we're doing. Import from SimBrief. Oh geez, Scythe, I hope you're alright, buddy. Bilbao, it's got our routing, so we can just go here and grab the chart. So departure charts. We're doing the we said Pamplona 2 Fox, Pamplona 1 Romeo, Pamplona 1 Fox. Sorry, 2 Fox. There it is. We can start that. That's our departure out down to February, and then out down to Pamplona, and there we are. Our little blue arrow there. Pretty cool. So we do that. Ground charts. We're gonna get. Is that the airport one? Where's it gone? Airport takeoff. Get our taxi routing. So it's 30. We're not going to have far to actually taxi. We're going to... so it's going to be Charlie, I'd have thought, down to Charlie 1. So we can pretty much... You can get a pen, and we can just... we're going to push back. And what's the kind of pen do we want? That one? We can draw a taxi marking on somehow. How do we do that? You can draw on here. Let's make it red. Okay, not drawing zoomed, perhaps. Oh. You definitely can draw on these charts somehow. Why can't I do it? Oh, there we go. Now it's working. So you can just go in and draw if you get a convoluted taxi route. We can just think that's going to be our route and down this way. And down here, for example. I'm not very good at drawing on stuff, but we'll keep that there. Let's have it up for now, and we'll start that as well. Good stuff, right? I think we're good to go. Let's go and get the pushback. Pre-plan that. So 30 is where we're heading. When this loads up. Exactly, yeah, dog. Yes, you can. It's rather cool. So this way, and we're going to come back again, and then go back somewhere. I reckon it's going to be like that. That'll do. We'll request a tug. That should close up all of the doors. And that should be us good. Get rid of that. Now, why is auto throttle off? What is up with that? What have I missed off? That is all on. There's no auto throttle systems on here. They should just be on, I'd have thought. Yeah, I think it'll be fine. That is that. We are got the squawk in. That is all good. Right, I'm going to request our push and start now.
The bypass pin is installed. All doors and hatches closed and all ground equipment is removed.
Let's go and request this push and start. Air dog, the standby compass. Just quickly, I'll show you before I do that. Does work. There it is.
We are cleared for start and push.
Right then. What we on stand 2, wasn't it? That's it. Madrid, Iberia 2125, stand number 2 in Bilbao. Request push and start, please.
Iberia 2125, start and pushback approved, facing east.
Push and start approved, facing east. Easy. Sorry, Iberia 2125. So we're going to face east, which is what we're going to do. We can release the parking brake, and we'll get ourselves going. So parking brakes released.
Parking brakes are released.
Start to ignition.
Commencing pushback. You can start.
And we'll go with
It will start in the sequence.
engine number 2. We should have. There's N2 on the move, and we'll start the clock. If we nip outside. There it goes.
Iberia 0487, punto espera de la 29, listo salida.
Iberia 0487, viento 060, 5 nudos, pista 29, autorizado a despegar.
Autorizado a despegar, pista 29, Iberia 0487.
I know £50 air dog is well cheap for an aircraft like this. I think this is rather cool. Compared to what we paid for the PMDG the other week. €90 for that. Not €90, it was, how much was it? $69.99 for the PMDG. This has got more, I'm pretty sure this has got more functions than the PMDG as well. There is a good start on engine number 2. Let's go with engine number 1.
Alpine 67 Tango Sierra, identify 6,000 feet, climb flight level 200.
So flight level 80, QNH 1025 is set. We have
Madrid fueling 86 Victor Whiskey established on the ILS runway 23.
Go away.
Iberia 86 Victor Whiskey, winds calm, runway 23, clear to land.
Clear to land.
Thrust levers are idle. Obviously, flaps are at 0 at the minute. Speed brake is retracted and disarmed. And parking brake is set. Not sure what is up with the pushback tool, but it seems a little bit on edge at the minute. Company message. We can go into here, just read what that says. Atsu. AOC. Receive messages. We got load sheet that we can accept. They have sent it 3 times for some reason. Accept. And we'll accept the 3rd one. I'll get rid of that message coming up. There it goes. And good start. Let's go and get rid of the APU bleed. That can come off. That can come off. That can go to taxi. That should be on. Let's have that on. That all looks good to me. Squawks well. Let's get that back to off. And we'll just double check the rudder trim as well. And hopefully we are pointing in the right direction for the runway we want to be heading to. Yes, we are. There it is down here. So we'll just get our taxi down to there. I think we're good to go. Actually, I had nothing else to look at. I don't think actually we'll do a quick flight control check just to make sure my things are all calibrated properly. Let's have a quick look. Elevator. So we got full up into the white bits, full down, full right. There go the roll spoilers. Full left.
Iberia 0487 identificado,
Neutral,
suba ya a
and
final
we'll do the
280.
trim as well. Full left.
Ascenso a final 280, Iberia
Full right as well.
0487.
Roger, control. Good day. Easy 97 Uniform Delta with you. Flight level 330. We were meant to climb flight level 370, but 330 for performance.
Easy 97 Uniform Delta, buenas tardes. Please squawk 4405.
4405.
So, for the taxi out, what we're...
97
it's going to be
Uniform Delta.
Charlie, isn't it, all the way down, I'd have thought. Nip out here, or down here, and then Charlie for Charlie 1. It's going to be the best bet for that.
Easy 97 Uniform Delta, identify flight level 330, climb flight level
We'll get the
370.
auto brake sets as well, and we can go and arm the spoilers while we wait. That can go. Get rid of that.
Sorry, I did say before, but we're currently unable to climb flight level 370. That's why we're currently 330 Easy 97 Uniform Delta.
97 Uniform Delta, oh copy, I understand the different. Maintain flight level 330, no worries.
Roger, 330, many thanks.
Right, let's get this
Easy 97 Uniform Delta.
taxi. Iberia 2125, request taxi.
Iberia 2125, QNH 1025, taxi holding point runway 30 via Alpha 2 and Tango.
Taxi runway 30 via Alpha 2 and Tango QNH 1025, Iberia 2125.
Alpine 67 Tango Sierra,
Good
climb
stuff.
flight level 340.
Alpha 2 and Tango, where was Alpha 2? Alpha 2 is going to be... So Alpha 2 is this first one just down here, and then Tango is all the way down to Charlie 1. Cool, right then, let's get ourselves underway. I'm going to get the chart just on my other screen just for now. Be easy for me to see as we get going. And we will get this Phoenix into the air. Right, cool. Let's go then, guys. Let's go for our first flight. This, like I said, it's the first time I've flown this, so you are seeing this exactly as I've done it for the first time. So hopefully my throttles work, which they do. And the rudder pedals do work as well. Excellent stuff. So Alpha 2, we said is going to be the first on. It's going to be the first right, and then left onto Tango.
Madrid, good evening. You're in 66 Whiskey Uniform, flight level 370.
Air Dog, is this scenery free? This is completely free. This scenery.
Here went 66 with the uniform, identify flight level 370. That's fine.
Completely free from flightsim.to. Why is auto throttle not armed? I wonder. Not had that.
Muitas expectativas evoluíram, né?
How do you find decent free scenery? I just look through flightsim.to, see what there is. Just read the reviews for them. If you pick an airport you want to use and find, just read the reviews. That's all I do. And the ones that have got the most downloads.
Europe
you can normally tell
452
are
Bravo
quite
request
good.
push to start Tango Tree.
So here's
Europe
Alpha 2.
45 Lima Bravo, please contact Barajas Tower, frequency 118150.
118150, see you in a bit.
So this is Tango, all the way down now to holding point. I'm still slightly concerned about why that auto throttle's not working. Oh wait, flaps are out. Let's have a quick look system. That still says normal. Ah, there we go, it's gone now. Good stuff. So flaps are at config 1+F, takeoff config check. All tickety boo. TCAS we can go switch to, I'm going to switch TARA now, that'll do. Then we don't forget. But when we take off, you should need to hear the sounds that these engines make when we get going. It's something else. I mean, you can hear them spool up now as we taxi out. But when we get them going to our takeoff power, they are something special. So this should be our holding point coming up where we are now. Sorry, yeah, next on the right we'll do us.
Iberia 2125, winds calm, runway 30, clear for takeoff.
Runway 30 clear takeoff, Iberia 2125. Yeah, clear takeoff already. Cool. Let's get going.
Country control on Alpine 9, 3 Quebec November, flight level 370, inset.
Alpine 393, Quebec November, buenas tardes, Squawk 4447.
Squawk 4447, Alpine 9.
Right, we'll just chuck the brakes on, we'll get the lights on, and we'll get going. Ooh. Take off. Lights, they can go on. And as far as we can see, I think let's go to Palma. I have to say, if you are wondering with this, the frames in this probably slightly better than the fly-by-wire. I don't seem to be getting much stuttering on this at all. Do need quite a bit of power, I've noticed, to get it going, which I'm assuming will be true to life.
Alpine 93, Quebec November, identify flight level 370.
Quick look. Perfect, look at that. There we are. Right, lined up. I think so, Rube. Yes, for me anyway, they seem to be much better than the fly-by-wire frame-wise. So anyway, let's just one last check at what we got here. That can go on to engines. We'll have that back on performance. This guy can have it on flight plan. Yeah, we got 139, 142 magenta, climb nav, 1 FD2, 8000 blue, QNH 1025, auto brake max, signs it on, cabins advised, flaps are at config 1+F, ECAM memos takeoff, no blue. Let's go to Palma. Anyway, 50% on the M1. Listen to these roar. Did I forget the window, air dog? Holy guacamole. How is that not an ECAM? There we go. Why is that not an ECAM message? Right, anyway, 50% M1. We can go now. Good spot, dude. Good spot. Here we go.
Madrid control from 3 Bravo Charlie.
That is Manflex 61 SRS
Sanjay 3
runway.
Bravo Charlie, buenas tardes, identify flight level 350.
Madrid Air Portugal 1 Alpha Charlie, hello, flight level 280.
The sound, man, the sound. V1, rotate, up we go.
Air Portugal 1 Alpha Charlie, buenas tardes, identify flight level 280.
It's a positive climb, the gear's going up. It does, Rube, yes, it does. Look at that. There's lever climb. Thrust climb, climb nav, 8,000 blue. Slightly different to the fly-by-wire route because it doesn't have rotate low, does it? The fly-by-wire does, with this being the CEO option and not an older aeroplane than the Neo. There's the S speed. Let's go and get flaps tracted, and with that we can go and disarm the spoilers too, and we get rid of the taxi lights.
Portugal 1 Alpha Charlie, expect Zamora 4 Alpha arrival, runway 18 right.
Roger, Zamora 4 Alpha and requesting 18 left if possible.
Portugal 1 Alpha Charlie, copied, 18 left.
That sound
Roger,
though,
ILS approach 18 left, Portugal 1 Alpha Charlie, thank you.
Slightly different air dog, yeah. It isn't too different, but it is a little bit different. If you cover your ears when you go outside, it could be quite loud. 2 seconds.